What's up, YouTube family?
What's up? What's up?
Hey, we got another one by your girl Candace Owens.
Yes.
Talking about what? Your tax money is paying for this.
Not my tax money.
Paying for what?
Well, we're gonna find out. But it does have something to do with schools.
Okay.
So let's
see what she's talking about.
dive on in.
Let's get it.
Of course, I have been covering the wonderful month of Pride, for which I feel no pride for at all. I think it should be called Shame Month. It's absolute debauchery. But you should know that over $200,000 is being spent on drag queen shows at New York City schools. Why?
Real?
I don't know. I am not sure why Drag Story Hour in New York City needed $46,000 injected from city contracts for appearances at public schools and street festivals and libraries. Why did that need to happen? I don't know. Maybe it's because it's very obvious that there is an agenda on our children and they keep trying to tell you that you're homophobic if you talk about it.
Right.
But it's not homophobia to talk about the fact that they are going after our children. I have said on this show, and I have been mocked for it, that it's very obvious that pedophilia will be around the corner, right? There's no reason that we should be seeing images of children putting dollar bills in half-naked men that are dressed up as women and seeing adults applaud it around as, oh, this is love, love is love, love is love. By the way, that is one of the dumbest expressions I've ever heard in my life. Love is love, air is air, air is water. It's stupid. Debauchery is debauchery, and that's what we're looking at right now. Our society has become increasingly disgusting. I spoke about this last week, and when you start to see that your government is sponsoring that, when they're putting real dollars behind things like Drag Queen Story Hour in New York City, you should realize that something nefarious is going on because the government does not care about your children.
Wow.
No. The government does not love your children. The government does not want your children to be accepted. The government wants your children to be enslaved to government for the rest of their life. We'll get back to these stories in just a second, but first, I want to talk to you about ExpressVPN. It's super important to me that my personal data is protected at all times when using the internet. Every time you connect to an unencrypted network in cafes, hotels, airports, etc., your online data is not secured. Any hacker on the same network can gain access to and steal your personal data. But ExpressVPN creates a secure, encrypted tunnel between your device and the internet so that they can't. It would take a hacker with a supercomputer over 1 billion years to get past ExpressVPN's encryption.
Not bad.
ExpressVPN works on all your devices, phone, laptop, tablet, even on your smart TV, and it's so easy to use. Just fire up the app and click one button to get protected. I love it because I can rest assured that I'm never hacked or spied on by big tech. Get an extra 3 months of ExpressVPN free at expressvpn.com/Candace. That's expressvpn.com/Candace. expressvpn.com/Candace. And right now, as we're seeing, there is a marriage between government and big pharma. It is my belief that that is the push behind this effort to tell children that they can pick their gender and to confuse them. I believe our government is actually sponsoring mental illness. I've said this over and over again, right? Because people that are mentally ill cannot stand up on their own 2 feet, right? They become codependent with the government. They turn to the government for their hormone pills. They turn to the government for whatever pills that they can to make it feel better, right? And you are seeing right now that adults are getting behind this narrative so that they can have a woke t-shirt on and say, I love my children. I allow my child to pick their gender and pick their species. And they feel proud of themselves. They can go and they can say this on Facebook that they're a wonderful, accepting, and loving adult, when in reality, they are underqualified to have children. They should have their children taken away from them because it's child abuse. It is child abuse to put a half-naked adult in the room with a small child and having them read a book. It's just child abuse. That's what it is. It's child abuse to ask your child to take a dollar bill and put it into the thong of a grown adult. It's child abuse. It's child abuse for teachers to be telling children fully well that it is a lie that they can switch their gender biologically, right? But to encourage that behind a parent's back, that's child abuse. So the question remains is when do parents draw the line and start realizing this? Start realizing that the scholarships and the nice schools are not worth all of this. It's not worth allowing your child to be abused by mentally ill adults. Thanks for joining me on this segment of Candace. If you like this video, subscribe to this YouTube channel and ring the bell to get notifications on new videos. To watch or listen to the full show, become a member at dailywire.com/subscribe.
Wow, man. I mean, man.
That is crazy.
If I was having a party and somebody walked in like that, you have to go. It's just simple as that. Hey, look, we're not doing that here. I'm drawing the line.
No, we're not doing
I
that.
don't care if it's, another somebody else party. I'm saying, look, man, I got to,
That's
I'm
their
drawing
party.
the
I
line.
have to be there.
I'm gonna talk to management. If I'm having a party here too, and how you got some places where you just like combine parties.
Yeah.
If I'm having a party at my table and somebody else at another table have a party.
Okay, let's say Chuck E. Cheese.
And they walk up with the naked. Look, either drawing the line, I'm gonna leave.
Yeah.
Hey, let's go. Because that don't make no sense for a child to see. Was a naked woman, right? I don't know whether it was a naked
woman and I don't
whether
know.
It was a naked woman
but either way it goes,
man.
It's a stripper or whatever at a child's party or in a school or whatever. Well, this particular picture showed the baby.
Whether it's a man or a woman, I don't care. You're not gonna be naked in front of my kids.
And a
as
child.
Simple as that.
I mean, I'm sorry,
and then you had the. I don't know if it was Photoshop.
I don't know if that's Photoshop either. But I'm like, a child is putting.
But you see the dollar. The child's putting $1 in the thongs.
In the
thongs or what?
Draws,
whatever you want to call them. Difference. It's
underwear, panties,
whatever it is. But she's still and the parents taking pictures. Like it's cute.
What's that?
Yeah.
That had to have been like.
Nah.
I don't think Candace gonna do it like that. But that was just.
Yeah.
That was just
and then how
crazy.
much they're paying like $200,000
$200,000 for
$200,000, right?
$200,000
okay.
For drag queens to read books in schools
Per month.
That's a good question.
Wow.
That is a great question.
But it's taxpayers' money.
Yes.
That's where our money going there, right?
So it just says over $200,000 being spent on drag queen shows.
But at the end of the day, it's still a lot of money if it's per year.
At New York City
If it's
schools.
per year, it's still a lot of money.
Yeah, it doesn't matter if it's per year, because here where we live, they're asking for
Ain't that drag queen a little rough, man? I'm sorry.
They're asking for a few cents in property taxes just to give teacher increases.
That drag queen looks scared, man. I mean, all of them look scared, but look at them.
I don't know.
I'm sorry, I shouldn't be picking on people, man. But God, dog.
But if they're going up on homeowners' taxes, you're so silly. Homeowners' taxes to try to raise teachers' pay, but then, hey, New York can go do what they want to do, whatever. But either way it goes, if they already struggle to pay teachers what we're worth, hey, but you have enough money to just dish out to pay a drag queen to come read books to students?
Over $200K.
Sorry, over $200,000. That money could have been spent somewhere else or invested in another program or something. But what are y'all really trying to do by doing that? A child putting money in a bottle like a strip. Like when did this become a thing?
Just nasty. You got to draw the line.
We just got to draw the line. Yep, we have to draw the line somewhere. Whether it's with, the kids that you take care of. Kids at school should not have to be, seeking that. Wow. Did the parents even give this permission?
Wow. That's crazy. That's $200K.
Wow.
Man.
Even if that was a year or a month, it doesn't matter. That's taxpayer money that could be well spent on something else to benefit these children's education.
Wow.
Not to be read books. And it's sad to say that, okay, if we focus on just the drag queen part, it's just bigger than that. It's just that, okay, now you're pushing a different agenda on these children. And then you let the parents be aware of who is coming to their school. Normally they ask for permission slips. Even, I'm serious. They normally ask for permission slips when they're going to have guest speakers. I don't know. Hey, I guess every state is different. All right, guys, don't forget to like and subscribe. This one right here was just
over $200K. To dress up to be a drag queen. Dress up as a drag queen and read a book.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. when your teachers in the school struggle to pay rent and some food, especially if they're single.
Over $200K to dress up as a drag queen. Wow, yes. That's good money.
I mean, let's just say they're doing $200,000 a month. Let's just say that. I mean,
I'm sorry. I mean, like a drag queen. What? I'm just playing. I'll just. They played that song Clem off YouTube. No, he ain't doing that.
I won't let him.
Turn your books too.
I won't let him. I don't care how much money they paying. No, you can't sell your soul for anything.
Oh,
you should have to sell your soul or your dignity to do that.
Like, y'all can say what y'all want to say. I'm scratchy. I got $200K a month.
Guaranteed.
You can't sell your soul like that.
Guaranteed.
Man.
No, you don't want to sell your soul.
Just teasing,
I mean,
man.
It's about the kids though. The kids need better than that.
That's crazy, man.
All right, guys, don't forget to like and subscribe, and we'll catch you later.
Peace.